There are numerous buzzwords in our field. You've got core, you've got aerobics, you've got resistance training. One that's used quite often that I don't think we fully understand, but we need to make significant changes, is understanding lifestyle change. A quick hit on today's Personal Edge Fitness Podcast.
Welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast
with Garrett Williamson.
Health, wellness, exercise, nutrition, and a whole lot more. Got questions? Call us and leave a message at 251-278-EDGE or message us at Personal Edge Fitness on Facebook and Instagram, at Team PE on Twitter, or personaledgefitness.com.
Good day and welcome to this quick hit. This is Garrett Williamson, your host of the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast. If you have any questions about this particular quick hit or any of our other podcasts, you can contact us at 251-278-3343. That's 251-278-EDGE, E-D-G-E. You can also contact me at Garrett, G-A-R-R-E-T-T, at personaledgefitness.com. That's also our website and our Facebook page. Now, lifestyle change. In order to make a significant change, a change in your body that's going to stick with you, a quick exercise regimen for 6 weeks is not going to stick with you unless you make it a lifestyle change. A diet, I'm going to do on this 2-week diet, the 6-week diet, whatever, is not a lifestyle change. It takes 21 days to create a habit. It takes 6 days to make a lifestyle change. But what is a lifestyle change? Well, when you're thinking about your resistance training program or cardiovascular program or weight loss or muscle gain or whatever fitness goals you have, that typically when you're thinking about that, you're not thinking about, hey, I just want this result for about 3 weeks. That's it. I want it to go away after that. Nobody comes to me and says they want that short-term goal and that's it. They expect it to go the other direction afterwards. Typically, they want it for life. But most people don't understand what a lifestyle change actually is. When we do our Catalyst program, that is a lifestyle change. It is a 16-week program. We actually go into, yes, there's a lot of weight loss involved with it. Our average weight loss in the Catalyst program is 45 pounds. But because of the time that we use and the education that we use and the steps that we take, we're actually making a lifestyle change. Never eating potato chips again is not a lifestyle change. A lifestyle change, well, you've had several of them. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in your life, you have maybe changed schools. You were living in one town, you were going to a school, you moved to another town, went to a different school. Well, that's a lifestyle change. What I mean by that is, if it's like getting rid of potato chips, you can't get rid of potato chips on Saturday and Sunday and then eat potato chips the rest of the week. That's not a lifestyle change. Well, same thing. If you went to a school and you were in one town and then you moved to another school, well, you can't just go to that school for 2 days and then take 3 days off and then 2 days. You see what I'm saying? That's a lifestyle change. Actually, everything changed. Your route that you took to the school, the time that you got up, where you lived, whatever, everything changed. Having a child, that's a lifestyle change. There's no intermittent parenting. I sure hope there isn't intermittent parenting, where I'm going to be a parent for these 3 days, then I'm going to take 2 days off, then I'm going to be a parent for this 24-hour period. No, when you have a child, it's a lifestyle. I don't have children. I know that. It's a lifestyle change. Getting a new job, lifestyle change. Moving from high school to college, lifestyle change. A marriage, a lifestyle change. It's where everything that you do completely changes when it comes to that particular aspect. That's why I'm very careful about the word diet, D-I-E-T. And the reason I say that is that diet means nothing more than an eating program. Everybody is on a diet, believe it or not. That does not mean caloric restriction. It does not mean restrictions at all. It just means a food pattern. But too many times we jump into a diet where I'm going to be very controlled about what I'm going to do for this period of time. I'm going to get rid of these certain foods. I'll only eat these so many calories, whatever changes we make. And we've got a good plan just for that short term. What we don't have is the follow-up. We don't have the follow-through. We don't have the lifestyle change. Now, it's far more, especially when it comes to eating, especially when it comes to weight loss, because that's typically the lifestyle change that most people are looking for. They're looking for weight loss or they're looking for basically a healthier body. Just changing that food is not the only thing that's got to change. In fact, if overeating, overconsumption is the problem, as I've said many times, and you can listen to podcast 16 through 20, it'll tell you the lie of food. The food is not the problem. I repeat, the food is not the problem. Say what you want. I know what my problem is. That's because I drink too much wine. I know what my problem is. It's because I eat dessert. I know what I promise you. If you're overweight, dealing with fat loss, it's not one thing. It's not two things. It's not just carbs. It is a whole lifestyle. Why? Because the only reason we overeat has to do with cravings. It has to do with something going on in our brain. It has nothing to do with our body. And you can lie to yourself as much as you want and say, well, the reason I do that and eat that is because I like it so much. promise you, you can still like something and not overeat it. You can like all different foods. As you've heard me say many times, there is no such thing as bad food. Anybody that says that's lying. Anybody that says that to you is a liar. But you can actually enjoy those foods without overeating them. If you're overeating them, there's something going on in your brain, and that's being caused by stresses, and that's caused by your lifestyle. Take a look at any time you've ever tried to make a change. Gosh, Garrett, I have people come to my office and tell me all the time, well, I'm here to get in shape, but 6 years ago, I did XYZ diet, or I worked out at XYZ place, or I worked out with this trainer, or whatever, and for this amount of time, I lost all this weight, and I listen. I'm listening. And the reason I'm listening is I'm listening to, okay, where was the lifestyle change? Then I moved. Then I had a child. Then, as a gentleman came in my office the other day, sat down and told me about where he worked. He worked in a particular part of town that had a well-established gym. He was an avid runner. He was working out every day. He played handball. He was winning his age groups in all the local 5Ks. Then his office moved. He didn't just, I just stopped doing that. His office moved. Therefore, his lifestyle changed. He wasn't close to that place anymore. He tried to run that same lifestyle in a different location. It wasn't working. And he didn't have any plan. He didn't have plenty plan to maintain that lifestyle. He knew his office was going to change, but didn't think about all the ramifications that went along with it. Go find another gym. Go find another class. Go where are you going to be? How are you going to do? What are you going to do afterwards, after you make that move? That's no different than I'm going to do this diet, and then I'm going to go back to eating, quote unquote, normally. In other words, the exact same way that you did prior to doing the diet. So you've never really addressed a lifestyle change. If I can help you with lifestyle change, please contact me at area code 251-278-3343. I would love to speak to you about a catalyst. Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a highly successful program, but don't contact me unless you're ready for a lifestyle change. I repeat, do not contact me unless you really want a lifestyle change. If you're interested in Catalyst program, contact me if you want to drop a few pounds, not a problem. But if you're really wanting to make a lifestyle change, I highly recommend our Catalyst program. It deals with all the questions you've ever had about food, about your relationship with food. But more importantly, you really want to understand why I say there is no such thing as bad food. Anybody that says that is lying to you. Anybody that says that is a liar. I've said it to crowds. I've said it on my radio show. This is like the 100th time I've probably said it on my podcast. And if you have any challenges to that, you don't agree with me or whatever, you think I'm wrong and you can prove me wrong, 251-278-3343. I'm at 513 West I-65 Service Road, North Mobile, Alabama. I'm here most days. Contact us. We'll be glad to set up an appointment. I'll be glad to speak to you about it, but I've had nobody prove me wrong because it's just not true. The Catalyst program actually shows you all that, takes you through an incredible weight loss, but also gets you back on the road to being the person that you really want to be and helping you understand and actually make that lifestyle change. Lifestyle change, a true lifestyle change. One more way we help you reach your level of wellness. Thank you so much for listening to the Quick Hit today.
Thanks for listening to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast with Garrett Williamson. Subscribe now and be a part of the show by calling 251-278-EDGE or message us on Facebook and Instagram at Personal Edge Fitness or at Team PE on Twitter, and visit us at personaledgefitness.com.